Yo, what's going on, guys? I know this video is a little bit different. I actually misplaced my camera and I don't have a camera to talk on. So in this video, guys, I want to show you how I made a good amount of money trading today. I actually had a $7,000 trading day. I'll show you guys right now so you guys can see. So let's go to TradeZone so you guys can see. This is one of my accounts that I've been trading on. So for the month so far, I'm up 45K on the week, which is absolutely insane. Didn't trade it all the previous week. That's why I didn't post any videos. In the previous week before that, had a 13K day off one trade, but just today made $7,700 off a trade on ES. And I want to break down that trade for you guys so you can understand it more in depth and exactly what I did. Very simple, guys. I have not been overcomplicating the markets whatsoever. They have been very difficult lately too. The markets have been pretty difficult to trade lately. I think with the tariffs and everything that's going on in the US economy, it's really affecting the indexes. So I've kind of just been keeping it simple. I've kind of been going back to the basics or the basics of my trading and scalping very aggressively, using high contracts, getting in and out of the market with very small moves. I do still use the fair value gap strategy. It works, but I'm just kind of resetting my strategy for the time being. But it's not like the strategy doesn't work in these times as well. It's just I want to be a little bit more aggressive with my trading, and I'm on a mission to hit $100,000 months, and that's why I'm kind of doing what I'm doing right now. So when I was trading today, I actually woke up a little bit later today, and I didn't trade at the market open. I kid you guys not, I opened up my laptop as I was going to the bathroom. I literally made this trade when I was going to the bathroom, and everything just played out perfectly. So this was the position that I took right here. And the way that I set up this trade is I simply got my Fibonacci retracement. I knew that we are already in an uptrend. It did not make sense for the market to just free fall and drop from here. So I kind of saw that this was an area of support that was going to be held. We do have this very small little fair value gap right back here. But as I was looking at this, I was like, all right, price is breaking or continuing to hold this level right here. I think it's going to push up. And as price was actually pushing up and making this higher high, I saw this higher low being formed. And I was like, do you know what? There is a fair value gap in here. That's one reason to take the trade. But I realistically don't like when these fair value gaps are really skinny like this. I want them to have a little bit more size like this fair value gap right here. So what did I do? And you guys can literally use this in confluence with the fair value gaps, is you just get the Fibonacci retracement. So I went from this low to this high right here. And what did I do? As price was coming down, I entered right around the 0.62 level. And let me give you guys my Fibonacci retracement settings right here. If you guys want to take a screenshot right now or pause the video and go and put it on your chart. And you guys can take a screenshot right now as well. So those are my fib settings, how I have them set up. And let me explain how I use them. So usually my 100% level is my stop loss level. And then my take profit is usually at the negative 100. But for this trade, I literally just aimed for previous highs, and I got in and out of this trade very quickly. So when you guys are looking to use the fibs, the 0.62, the 0.705, and the 0.79, these are very sensitive levels. So when the market comes and retrades into these areas, these price levels, these are very good entry levels to get in at. So that's how I set it up. You guys can see my executions right here if I turn them on. So you guys can see I bought in at this candle right here at 5,460.50. Right on this candle is where I got in. And then I actually closed right here with my position at 54.71. So the way that I had this trade set up is very simple. When I got into this, I had the 0.62 as my entry level. My stop loss was right below the negative 100. Let's bring up the fibs real quick so you guys can see again with it, the executions. I had my stops a little bit lower than the 100% level in case it wanted to retest it. And as I got my stop loss set up with 21 ticks, all I did is I moved my take profit up till the risk reward ratio was 2. So I had a 2-to-1 risk reward ratio, very, very well managed. This trade played out perfectly. And look, as price came up, it hit the 50% level where my take profit was at to a T. Price hit it, moved back lower, and then ended up moving up higher. And the same thing could have been done if you guys were to have looked at the markets right here. You could have got the fits from this low to this high, and you can see price didn't quite hit the 0.62, but on this move right here, if you guys look at it, this higher high and a higher low, there was this fair value gap that was formed right in here. So I think the biggest thing that a lot of you need to focus on is not overcomplicating it too much. Just show up every single day. If the setup's there, you take it. If the setup's not there, it's completely fine, because when you are trading on 3 assets, ES, YM, and NQ, these setups are going to be reoccurring over and over and over again. So there is no shortage. It's just the patience factor. And I kind of went into the more psychology side of trading yesterday in my previous video. So if you guys didn't see that one, definitely would recommend watching that video. But yeah, this is how I did it, guys. Trading has become so simple, very, very easy. And I think that I'm back in that mode that I was back in 2020. Like, guys, 2020, I was doing crazy account flips, absolutely murdering the markets. And I know that I'm back in that mode. And I think the biggest thing that has really got me back into this mode is not putting any resistance on it, not relying on trading as a source of income. I have other businesses outside of trading. I have money that I've been stacking up for years. I have investments. Like, I'm good at this point financially. So now I'm not trading to make money. I'm just trading out of pure it being a hobby, and I'm no longer putting resistance or a specific expectation like, hey, I need to make $20,000 this month, and if I don't, then I'm screwed. And then me having this high expectation, if it doesn't get hit, then I'm sad and I'm depressed and I'm thinking that trading doesn't work and it does my strategy work, blah, blah, all this shit. So I've realized that you got to keep it stupid simple when it comes to trading and just make it easy. You guys don't need to overcomplicate things, and it's really, really easy once you guys start to think out of that mindset. So really position yourself in the right mindset, and then the results will steadily but surely come, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully the next video, my other camera will be back so you guys can see the high quality version of Colt Mosdef and not this pixelated bullshit. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Peace.